This place holds records.
They are
of
so
every lament
bouncy, though.
across Solaris.
It's
Those
unreal
that
how
have
much,
passed,
you know,
those
they
happening
move
now, and
just
those yet
passively.
to come.
Join me every Friday and Saturday at noon EST over on Twitch at Stix and Mrs. Stix. Is that the Tower of Fantasy? Wait, you're right! Holy crap, chat, we found the Tower of Fantasy.
Through count
Did Wuthering Waves just copy Tower of Fantasy? Did they do a better Tower of Fantasy than even Tower of Fantasy did? Or were they planning this years in advance and Tower of Fantasy stole their name from Wuthering Waves? Oh my god. The theories that are going through my mind right now. No wonder the tower is broken. Wow.
that
Wow.
star.
This is truly the fantasy of towers. I just want to point out, this is
Observing the entire Solaris.
this is a cooler
And
Tower of
discarded
Fantasy than
data
Tower of
are
Fantasy
cast
itself ever
into
could
the
have created.
necklace
Rover planned it
stored
billions of
and
years
all
before Tower
will
of
be
Fantasy
no
got released.
more.
There you go, yeah. Tower of Fantasy is the Genshin killer who died before Genshin. I loved
I've been by your side all along.
I love that
I'll
everyone
stand
called
by
Tower of
you
Fantasy the
until
Genshin
the
killer.
very-
It was hilarious. I also think it's hilarious that they called Wuwa the Genshin killer. Like they're calling Neverness both the Wuwa and the Genshin killer. How crazy is that? And when Project Mugen was announced, they called Project Mugen the Genshin killer. Like, can you guys not go 2 minutes without calling an open world gacha game the Genshin killer? We know Rover probably created the Stellaron Hunters in his past life. Legend has it that when Genshin Impact came out, they also called it the Genshin killer. There you go. You'll see NT and Wuwa in the story. Why is everyone trying to kill Genshin? Because everyone wants to hold that title. To be the one that killed Genshin. Right? It's like Final Fantasy XIV and WoW. They were like, oh my god, Final Fantasy XIV just killed World of Warcraft. And it's like, dude, what? No, they didn't. They had a good expansion that hit a max concurrency of 2 million subs. WoW at its lowest still had 3 million. What the fuck are you smoking? That's okay. If NTE releases before Mugen, they're gonna call Mugen the NTE killer.
Stay sharp.
Lost Ark was probably people called it the Maple Story killer. What? I actually never heard that. I've never heard anyone call call anything a Maple Story killer. What? Are you for real? Hey you. Where do you think you're going? Don't you close out of this tab. I didn't give you permission to do that. Sit your ass back down. Click one of the 2 videos that are gonna be on screen in just a moment and keep watching my content. Keep enjoying my content.